No teammates, no backup, no second chances. In 1980, a man decided to climb Everest in a way no one had ever truly done before. Completely alone, without supplemental oxygen, and without following the standard routes used by other climbers. His name was Reinhold Messner. By that time, Messner was already known as one of the greatest climbers in the world. He had pushed the limits of mountaineering again and again. But this was something different. Most climbers on Everest rely on a team: guides, Sherpas, fixed ropes, and bottled oxygen. It's not just about reaching the top, it's about surviving the journey. Messner rejected all of it. He wanted to prove that Everest could be climbed in its purest form, man against mountain, with nothing in between. In August 1980, he began his ascent from the Tibetan side of Everest. No crowded camps, no fixed ropes waiting for him, just silence, wind, and an endless wall of ice and rock. From the very beginning, everything was harder. Breaking trail alone meant every step required more energy. There was no one to share the load, no one to make decisions with, no one to help if something went wrong. And at that altitude, something always goes wrong. As he climbed higher, the lack of oxygen began to take its toll. Above 8,000 meters, the human body starts to deteriorate. Muscles weaken, the brain slows down. Hallucinations are not uncommon. Messner felt it all. He later described moments where his vision blurred, where he could barely stand, where each step felt like it might be his last. There was no safety net. If he collapsed, there would be no rescue. He would simply disappear. But he kept going. Step by step, hour after hour, he pushed himself beyond what most people thought was humanly possible. No oxygen mask, no voice on a radio, just the sound of his own breathing growing heavier with every meter. And then, against all odds, he reached the summit. Alone. No one was there to witness it. No celebration, no photos with a team. Just one man standing at the highest point on Earth, surrounded by nothing but sky. It was one of the most extraordinary achievements in the history of mountaineering. But the story didn't end there. Because on Everest, getting up is only half the battle. Messner still had to come down. And descending alone, exhausted, and without oxygen is often even more dangerous than the climb itself. One wrong step could mean the end. He was running on the edge of human limits, yet somehow he made it back, alive. Messner's climb changed the way people saw Everest. He proved that it wasn't just a mountain to be conquered with equipment and support. It was a challenge that demanded everything a human could give. His ascent remains one of the most bold in history, not because he reached the summit, but because of how he did it. No shortcuts, no support, no oxygen, just one man and a mountain that doesn't forgive mistakes. Even today, very few climbers have dared to repeat what Messner did, because it's not just difficult, it's almost impossible. On Everest, most people climb to survive. Messner climbed to redefine what survival even means.